Welcome everybody to Cortana's Watch. This is Feb, and with me we have.
Corporal Kip, at your service.
This episode is for the week of October 24th, 2016. We're gonna be doing this episode a little different. Last week we didn't have an episode. So this week we have something a little special for you. Halfway through the episode today, we're gonna have a friend of ours named Chris. He's gonna join us for the podcast, and we're gonna talk about just nostalgia memories of gaming when we were kids and some of our favorite games growing up. Um, so we had a lot of interesting news the past week. A lot of interesting stuff come out.
Yes, we did. We had the reveal of the Nintendo Switch, which I was really looking forward to talking about that. Um, then we had the Red Dead Redemption 2 reveal trailer, and what
I
else
guess
was
that's
it?
it, huh?
Yeah,
I guess just.
Xenoverse 2 dropped.
Oh,
Xenoverse 2
Xenoverse,
dropped.
yeah, Xenoverse 2
Right.
dropped. Xenoverse, yeah. What are your thoughts of Xenoverse 2? I mean, we've both been playing it.
Yeah, you played it for like 4 hours. I have so far dumped about 16 hours into it.
Oof, oof. 16.
It is. I want you to go ahead and start because for those who are familiar with fighting games, or at least most fighting games, Xenoverse is definitely different, and I'd like you to talk about the combat mechanics first before I start talking about everything else about the game that you haven't touched yet.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I it is different. It definitely is different. It takes some time to get used to. Like with the whole free movement is something to get used to because most fighting games, usually stuck to a plain, you know, 2D fighter. So you don't get the movement, especially on top of that, you get the flight. That's the hardest thing that took me a while to get a hang of. Is just the flight. It's like going down, up, down. Because I believe it's you push in the thumbstick to go down, and then A to go or B to go up. Is that correct? Or is it A to
Uh,
go? It's A, right?
you hold A to go up and hold down left stick to go down.
Yeah, left stick down. Okay, yep. So that took some time to get used to. There is some depth to it that I was actually surprised by. I didn't think when I first picked it up. It's easy to pick up like combat wise because the combos aren't very difficult or require a lot of button combinations with thumbstick rotations, nothing like that. At least at not the beginning step. So when you first get in, it's fairly easy to jump in and kind of just play around. But then as you go a little bit farther in the game, I've noticed some more deeper mechanics and
Hmm.
some more tech. Like I've been watching all these tech videos recently of just Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 because I can't find any of Xenoverse 2 currently, so maybe that's something might want to do in the future. But like what's I don't know, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called like hyper dashing. So basically it's using your teleport but without using your stamina meter. So basically you're dashing.
Stamina. You're talking about step vanishing. Yes,
Yeah,
I
step
actually
vanishing.
mastered that. I mastered that technique today. I saw so many people using it online. It was a very weird mechanic to pick up. Like on the regular controller layout, in order to do it, you have to move your control stick a certain way, keep tapping left trigger and pressing A. And if you're not careful, you can easily go into regular dash mode, which, if you're being chased, it leaves you very open. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's combat was in the first game kind of shallow to me. This one feels much deeper, and it's the battles feel more intense in this game, unlike in its first one. I really only felt intense when I was playing the story mode of the first game.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I to be honest, I'm digging the combat system. I can see a problem with it, like playing multiplayer. I can see people coming across a lot of spammers because it doesn't like punish you for being spammy. It kind of just if you want to just smash away at buttons, it's gonna be like whatever. It's not gonna punish you for that. But like with step vanishing, that is a way more advanced players have been able to punish that. So
Yeah, uh, I've played long enough to where I've been able to tell the most common combos for each race except for Namekians, because all Namekians ever do is turn into their giant form, which is invincible. Anyway, I've been able to figure out their combos enough, and I know pretty much all their weaknesses. It's nice. But spamming doesn't really come in the form of the regular combat, X and Y. You have your standard and standard light and heavy attacks. That's not where the spam comes in. The spam comes in from certain builds, and certain super moves. Like today, I was playing ranked, and I found this. I'm going to give two examples of spammers. One of them I mentioned just a few moments ago, giant Namekian spam. The problem with this form is it's a very cool form and it's very fun to play with from what I've heard, but it makes the user invincible. But it very quickly, I don't know if it's quickly or slowly, I haven't watched. It drains their stamina to use.
Okay.
But it can be turned on and off just like, Super Saiyan and other transformations. But the problem is, of course, it makes you invincible and you're able to keep up with most characters, even if they're running away from you. So I feel that's a bit of a problem. Another type of spam today, is I found this person with a huge, massive key bar, but no stamina and massive health. And all this character did was spam this, was spamming instant transmission Kamehameha. It was, that had to be an ultimate because it shredded through my health bars. I almost won that fight too. I was able to punish her almost every time. And when I was going in for the final blow, she activated an explosive wave. And let me tell you something, that shit needs to be nerfed. Because if you have a huge key bar, like 9, 10 key bars, like I've seen some people do, you can shred somebody in a single use of it.
So, I take it you're playing with no limit?
Without limitations, yes, because I've pretty much almost reached the level cap.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's understandable then. Yeah, because I've been playing just with limit, and I feel like that's going to be how more competitive it's going to... I mean, like, I see the competitive aspect of having your own character build, but I see, like, more tournaments and stuff going to be with, like, the limitations, just to even the playing field. But I don't know. Do you watch Xenoverse, like, tournaments at all?
I don't watch them. I'm here this time around to participate in them.
Yeah, because I'm really curious to see how they do that because they have the two options. Usually, they choose to go where the battleground it's gonna be more equal, more even grounding. But at the same time, I think it'd be kind of cool if people could actually train, their guy and make their guy how they want them to be, and
still be able to win.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool, but like I'm really curious. I gotta look that up.
You can do that. You can. You can make them key blast oriented, melee oriented, like mine is. They're really, you can kind of make the character you want and win, as long as you learn how to deal with spammers. But that was a problem with the first game. It was. You mostly saw the people running around with the same gear, the same gears and clothing, same abilities, almost always either Saiyan or Frieza race, because back then there was no reason to play as Namekian or Majin race. You either saw Saiyans or Frieza race. What I'm saying is, back in Xenoverse 1, you saw everyone using the same thing. This time around, they've kind of cut off the problems that first game had, and now there's a lot more openness to you can actually play how you want to play and don't have a chance, or at least don't have as much of a chance to get your ass absolutely shoved through your face, as long as you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually surprised by this game. Like, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I was like kind of excited for it. I was like, this is gonna be kind of cool, like. But I didn't think I was gonna fall in love with it. Like I feel like I'm falling in love with it. Like spending 4 hours of it so far, it's like it's got its claws in me. It's like what I've been thinking about. It's been what I'm watching videos about. Like it's hit something. It's hit something for me. I don't know what it is quite yet, but it's hit something.
It was hard for me at first because at the first 3 hours or 4 hours, I was like, Okay, this is pretty good. It's definitely a lot like the first game. It's got some improvements. Then I hit the real grind, dealing with Guru and Majin Buu. You know, those stupid little, um, what is it? Those huge time rifts where you can go to Majin Buu's house, Hercule's house. Guru's house was the one that was most annoying for me.
Okay.
And yeah, but I hit the real grind there, and I started to hate it for a while. But as I kind of sped through the story mode and leveled up my character, and I actually played a little PvP, it very quickly grew on me. Easily, PvP is now my favorite mode, and it makes PvE bearable for me.
Yeah, PvP is a lot of fun. That's what I was having the most fun with, is just jumping in. Even though like one character I do feel like is a little stronger than maybe needs to be is Black Goku. Um,
Hmm.
I've came across him a couple times and he seems pretty strong.
He's a carbon copy of Goku's moveset, but his melees are a little bit stronger, little bit, just a little. And his black Kamehameha, while easily dodgeable if you get hit by the start, because the start of the black Kamehameha is a punch that launches you away. If you get hit by that, it's easy to dodge as long as you move to the side. But otherwise, if he shoots it in your face, guarantee you're going to lose at least a quarter to a half of your health. It's so strong. And I feel it does need a little bit, he does need somewhat of a nerf. But other characters I've been playing with, I played with, I don't know if you have this one, Feb. Future Trunks, the one that you get for early access to if you own the season pass.
No, I don't think I have that one.
He's fun to play with, but his combos, oh boy, they threw me off so bad when I used him in ranked. Uh, I was my first match of ranked, I played with him. I almost lost, but he has this ultimate that's so great. It's on his second variation. I don't know if it's on his first variation. It's basically like, you know that move you used at the beginning of the game, Super God Fist. Anybody who's familiar with the first game knows how great Super God Fist was.
Yeah.
It's basically Super God Fist, but it does like double the damage. Did double damage, was an ultimate, and instead you kick them in the face.
Awesome.
It's so much more satisfying. But my point was, the characters, uh, they're all fun to play with. You know, usually I just play as my custom created character and that's it. But I decided this time around to play with other characters, and they're all very satisfying. They have their own play sets. Sorry, I got carried away there.
No, 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 no. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, I've been digging it. The story seems pretty good. I do like that they took some of the cutscenes from the TV show and they made scenes from the
Anime
TV
style
show
cutscenes.
made them cutscenes into the game, and they look gorgeous. Like the style,
Oh,
they just look absolutely
they look
gorgeous.
amazing. Even outside the anime cutscenes, like the style of the graphics, it's so amazing. I mean, I know it's pretty much just maybe, I don't know, a different filter or a higher quality from Xenoverse 1, but the graphics are so pretty to look at, so identical to the show.
Yeah, it's nice. But, all right, so any closing thoughts on Xenoverse?
Uh, well, Bandai Namco, if you're listening, please add the god transformations for the Saiyans. That's all I want. That's it. I couldn't help it. That's,
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I'm just enjoying it. I'm looking forward to playing some more tomorrow.
oh yeah, you still haven't fought me yet.
Nope, not yet.
No, not yet. But it's definitely, if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball fan and you were a big fan of the original Xenoverse, definitely a must pick up.
Yeah, I'd say
Um,
even if you're a fan of fighting games, to give it a shot.
yeah, but the thing is, even if they are a fan of fighting games, I can see how it can be a hit or miss with some people. So if you're not a hardcore fan of Dragon Ball or were a fan of the original, I say you just kind of have to do some research on it yourself and make up your own opinion.
I can agree with that.
So, onward to what is it? If I remember correctly, the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch, aka NX.
Don't give me that AKA NX stuff. I thought the Switch was a very nice name.
Well, that's a decent name. I mean, it's straight to the point, but to be honest, NX is just god tier.
Uh, well, I mean, nothing else can beat the name of Project Scorpio.
I swear to God, they better have that console like a Scorpion or something. Like
Oh,
when you buy this console, it better look like a fucking Scorpion. Like the tail, the pincers and shit. Like when you feed it a disc, like the pincers grab the disc and put it in its mouth or something.
no. If if it comes with a Connect, like they try to cram the Connect down our throats again. Um, if you don't have one, it walks up to you and stabs you with its tail.
Actually, looking at my Connect, it kind of looks like a Scorpion's like eyes, like the top of the head.
Way to make it creepy, Feb.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't think about it until you said that. I was like, wait a minute, I can see it.
Hey,
But anyway, so yes, it. What date did this came out on? I forgot. It was like a Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, something like that.
it came out on. It was revealed on. Let me look at my calendar. I believe it was the 20th or the 21st of last week.
Yeah.
20th, 21st, 19th. What around those 3 days, I believe it was revealed. No, it was revealed. No, never mind. Yeah, it was right around those times. Calendar. Can't think. Anyway, point is, it's a very interesting concept. Very innovative.
Are you
Very, very innovative.
so okay? Let's start off with this question: are you gonna get one? From what you know right now, are you gonna get one?
Probably, and I'm saying that with a huge grin on my face. Probably, because it's such a cool idea that I kind of really want to get one on release just to see how it does. I usually refrain from buying consoles the second they're out the gate because they're incomplete usually, or they have day one problems. But this one, I don't know, something's drawing me in. Something's really drawing me in. And I haven't had a Nintendo console since like the Wii.
Well, my biggest draw right now is I've been wanting a portable. I've been wanting a portable for a while, and I want to play Pokemon. So I'm like, man, I keep for like the past like 6 months I've been like talking on stream about like, man, I really want to play Pokemon. Man, I really like a 3DS. You know,
Pokemon, come to Xbox.
but at this point, like, but I kept telling myself, I was like, just wait, just wait. Let's see what this NX is, because there's the rumors going on that it'd be a you know home console slash portable hybrid. So like, just wait, just wait. And now that I know for sure it is a portable slash home console, I'm sold. I'm sold. Like, I know there's speculation or rumors going on that it has about 3 hour battery life, which is kind of low, but it does have it, so you can't charge it without the what do you want to call that, the home base, the
The docking station.
oh, docking station, yeah, there you go. You can't charge it without the docking station, so you can basically walk to a wall and plug it in and charge it without it.
I'm gonna charge that thing in my car.
Yeah, pretty much. So, well, I don't know about your car. I mean, better make sure you lock your doors and hide it. But it would be nice for work, like, because I spend a lot of downtime at work, and that's what I see this as. I'm like, well, shit. I can bring this to work, game for an hour, here and there, and that'd be awesome. Or, have the old lady drive me somewhere. Like, if we're going out or to eat or something, like, oh, bring the Switch, play it on the way there. I don't know. I just like the idea of having it pretty much everywhere I go. Granted, it's kind of big, and it's going to be something you probably want to have a backpack with or something, because, I mean, it's, the screen is, 6.2 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, the screen's a 6.2 inch with a 720p multi-touch screen. So, I was seeing a lot of... They were getting a lot of hate for the 720, but it's 6 point...
I'm sorry. They were getting a lot of hate for the 720. Oh my god. Not everything can be on par with Xbox One, Scorpio, and whatnot. I'm fine with this being on 720p, and the mere, now that you brought that up, oh, that's funny. Why are
Well,
people so mad?
the biggest thing about it being 720 is like I don't know exactly what screen size, but there's a certain, I think it's like 7 inches or even 6 inches. Like once you get to a certain size, it doesn't matter. Like a seven, you won't even be able to tell the 720 from a 1080p from the size. It's not gonna look, like dramatically different. So I don't know. I'm fine with it, and I mean, this thing has to be able to play on the go. We get 1080p on this thing, it's just going to drain more battery. You know?
Mad. Yeah. Back to what you said earlier about it. That's probably one of the big draw-ins for me too, is that it's looking to be super portable. Now, I do hope its battery life is a little longer because, I mean, if they're going to make it portable, 3 hours, come on.
Well, ideally, it'd be nice if you could buy separate battery packs for it.
Yeah, battery
Or
packs, or hell, even buy like a little thing, like, I don't know, whether it be like a little device or something that gives it not only an extra, it's, like you said, an extra battery pack, but that battery pack that you clip on or whatever has an even longer battery life.
yeah, like how you can buy phones with like the bigger batteries, or whatever. Like it has a different battery back end to the phone, so like you get a bigger battery basically. But yeah.
Well, yeah, that battery life definitely may be an issue. We will have to see. But you were talking about I've been wanting to play Pokemon, and they're gonna reveal Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch. It's gonna be Pokken Tournament 2.
I hope not. I hope not. Like I gave that game an honest chance, and that game's mechanics.
It was.
I wanted more. I wanted more depth to it. It was like honestly, I feel like Dragon Ball Z has more depth than Pokken Tournament.
Why, of course. I mean, the fields are too small in Pokemon Tournament. I feel like the field should be larger, but we're not here to talk about Pokemon Tournament.
Yeah, that is true. I could go on a whole rant about how Pokken Tournament is not mechanically good. Like
Dude.
people were
Definitely.
giving reviews saying that like it was surprisingly deep. I'm like, have you guys not played a fighting game before? Like actually played a fighting game? Like learned the mechanics? I'm like, are you kidding me?
I played Super Boob Fighter back on the Xbox 360. I know fighting game mechanics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, but yeah, it was definitely a good idea. But again, before we get sidetracked, because we're going too far, going into uncharted territory, the Nintendo Switch has been confirmed to have Amiibo support, and Blizzard has been hinting at Hearthstone coming to it.
Which makes sense because if the screen is a multi-touch, why not bring Hearthstone to it? That'd be perfect. Yeah.
I was a little turned off by the touchscreen, but I'm okay with it now that I know that Hearthstone may be coming, because I've been wanting to pick up Hearthstone, but I haven't been wanting to do it on my PC because I'm kind of running out of space. And well, I mean, excuse me, sorry, I burped a little. If it comes to the Switch, I'll be happy. I can finally use my Overwatch Hearthstone code.
And another thing to take into consideration is if this does has multi-touch, that means they can bring like 3DS games over via Nintendo eShop. Because they did say that it's not going to be backwards compatible, so anything that would be brought over would have to be probably downloaded, or they would have to re-release it. But like I have a feeling that they're gonna do a Super Mario Maker 2. I feel like
they're gonna. I don't think it's gonna be Super Mario Maker 2. I think it'll be a re-release.
maybe that could be too. I feel like that game was such a big hit that if you're gonna have a screen like this, why not make it touch? Where you can have multi-touch, where you can actually build your maps. Because that'd be cool, man. I mean, I can see myself now just sitting at work, chilling, pulling up my Switch because I got some downtime, and just working on a map. Just boop 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 boop. It'd be awesome. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is awesome. I'm excited for it. Well, I mean, you always got to bring back expectations a little bit, because they said that there's not going to be any more information. Like, they're not going to give the release date, they're not going to give the price or anything till January 12th. So
January 12th. Ah, such a so close yet so far.
how much would you pay for this thing?
Probably the good sweet price of maybe $300. If it's anything higher, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go for it
Okay.
because, you know, there's a lot of things coming out. Not to mention every time I want to buy something, everything around me seems to break and we have to replace it. So, $300, please.
Yeah. I think they would sell a lot at 300. Um I I don't know. I have a gut feeling this thing's going to cost like 350, 400.
How dare you, Feb? Don't you dare give them ideas.
It's just my gut feeling. It's just I don't know cuz if this thing is as powerful as the rumors say, you know, close to an Xbox One, PS4, and it's such a small package like that. I mean, granted, it's been 3 years, 4 years by time, about 4 years by the time this comes out, that the consoles have been out. So I'm sure to make it, it's a lot cheaper now, but it makes me.
Makes you moist. No.
I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that's gonna suck. If it's I mean, no matter what, I'm still gonna get one. But if it's $400, it's gonna be a lot harder. And then, did you hear that they plan on shipping a lot less units at launch than they did the Wii U? I think it was said like 2 million units are gonna be shipped on launch.
They're probably gonna try and play it safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting too. That you know, they don't want to overproduce and stuff like they did with the
I
Wii U. And
I do think though that this thing will sell out quickly. Probably, I think they'll definitely sell out that 2 million units super fast. Because I'm pretty sure they've gripped the attention of many, including my attention and yours. So I'm pretty sure these 2 million will fly out the gate pretty fast.
yeah, yeah. So they better let us get our pre-orders soon because
Pre-orders soon. Oh, pre-orders are released. Oh, there goes 500,000 already.
yeah, pretty much. I have a feeling they're probably gonna open up pre-orders on January 12th. Good thing I had that day off because that means I can be ready to buy right away. Pre-order that thing ASAP.
So another thing that I mentioned earlier that I'm kind of curious about the amiibo or the Switch will have amiibo support. What the weren't the amiibos like always an air quote? Wasn't there always like an air quote amiibo shortage in America or something? And
Yeah,
like,
there was for
why?
a while. There was a big shortage when it first started because Nintendo didn't realize how well the amiibos would sell, so everybody just started buying them. And since there became a shortage, that kind of fed the fever. So people are like, "Oh my god, I gotta go get more. Gotta get more. Gotta get this. Gotta get this." And so it made a snowball effect. And
My my point for bringing that up is hopefully they have more, not only at launch, but over time. And I'm curious on what games they might be using this for. Imagine if they had amiibo Pokemon. Like, if they do release like a Switch Pokemon game, like they usually do for the 3DS or whatever. Imagine if they used something like an amiibo for that. Like you could transfer an amiibo of a Pokemon in that game, or even your trainer for that matter, and use them in like either the Wii U Smash or the next Smash that they release, and bring that character in. You know what I mean? I feel like with the amiibo, there should be some amiibo exclusive characters for Smash and whatnot.
well, if they remade Pokemon like Red or Blue for the Switch, and they had Pokemon amiibos, like let's say even every single Pokemon amiibo, I would buy all 151. I would buy every single fucking one.
I would too, man. I would pay
So
money.
please
I
don't
should.
do that. Please don't make me go down a money drain here.
I didn't mean like all 151 Pokemon. I just meant like a certain few, like Pikachu, maybe the starters, and maybe like a legendary or two.
But imagine how cool it would look to have all 151.
Uh,
It would look pretty badass. It
you
would
can
look. I
brag,
mean,
you can brag to your friends. Look at how much money I wasted.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, because each amiibo costs about $10 to $15. So let's say each one costs $10. Times that by 151.
Gonna go talk to
Woo!
your boss. Just be like, hey, can I get like 8 extra hours of work? What for? Amiibos.
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 I gotta work every day. I gotta get more amiibos. But all right. So, anything else you want to say about the Switch, or should we just move on to Red Dead?
I feel, well, very interesting console. Has my attention. I might buy it if the price is quite reasonable. And what was up with that? Them showing off Skyrim for the Switch, and then basically like them not confirming Skyrim for the Switch.
Yeah, that has a lot of people talking. I mean, it'd be badass to play Skyrim on the Switch. Bethesda says they haven't announced anything yet. To me, it kind of looked like that was the HD remaster Skyrim that actually came out tonight. Um,
Hey, shout out to all you guys playing that.
yeah, no shit. Uh, but it's like they mocked it up. It's not an actual game. It's not actual gameplay.
True.
So I mean, it's just something that's Bethesda made and put it on, displayed it on there. So
True. I mean,
I think it
can't.
was just Nintendo kind of contacting, Bethesda, be like,
Yeah.
hey, can you make this for
Yeah, since
our
they're
commercial and
since they're partnered with them, I think that's kind of legal. They're allowed to do that,
yeah,
kind of in a sense. Um, but I kind of do hope that Skyrim does come to the Switch because I mean, it'd be cool to play Skyrim on that. Which thinking about it, watching him play Skyrim in the trailer, kind of makes me think, what if those little, this probably isn't going to happen. Probably like one in a million. What if those little removable controllers on the
controllers.
side could kind of Wiimote here. Some games you can swing them around, kind of.
Well, you can.
Use them as motion controls.
People have found, like, from the images in the video, they have dissected it and they found the sensor in I think it's called an IR sensor. That's what they use for the motion in the Wii controllers. So it's most likely gonna have that same functionality.
Yeah. So motion controls with those tiny controllers that are literally probably about the size of my hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably the size of your dick, but we won't go there yet.
You're hurting my feelings. Why you gotta do that?
Chris isn't here yet. Chris isn't here yet. Poor. He'll let me know.
Wait, what?
Okay, so anyways, Red Dead.
Just gonna gloss over that. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2. Holy shit, the internet blew up when that was revealed.
Biggest disappointment ever.
Biggest disappointment. It depends. Me, I think it's pretty cool. I never actually played Red Dead Redemption, but it's cool that, they were listening to their fans be like, we want Red Dead Redemption 2, and they're just like, well, you have it. And they did place a trademark for Red Dead Online, so I will definitely look forward to riding around the Wild West, sounds like I'm saying rest, with my friends.
I mean, I'll give it. It looks fucking gorgeous. Like all the details. Like there's a part in there that you could see like a little rat running across the grass bottom. I was like, Jesus, the detail.
detail.
It's
But
very beautiful. It's very beautiful. I'm sure that it's running on the Scorpio or the Pro, at 4K, just to look a little better. But
I'm okay with that.
yeah,
But
it looks good.
it'd
It,
be 8. It'd be 8K if it wasn't for no PC release. I found that funny.
yeah, that is true. I think the biggest draw for me right now is because I've been watching Westworld, and that got me like so in the mood for this kind of game. Like it's like perfect timing almost. But by the time this game comes out, Westworld will be over.
Westworld,
So
Westworld and Red Dead will rule the world of pop culture in a couple years.
yeah, that's very true. It possibly could be.
But you know, while many people are praising to the high heavens about Red Dead Redemption 2, including me, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to accept this. This is cool. I would have preferred a GTA 5 map expansion for online or even single player DLC, but that's fine. But my friend and some other people are not too happy about that. They're just like $700 million a year, and they decide to make Red Dead Redemption 2 instead of a map expansion for GTA 5. And
Well, where are they gonna make more money? Let's be honest here.
well, I mean, $700 million from GTA Online alone. Uh, they might make a couple pennies more from Red Dead. I don't know.
Well,
It,
is that what they made Lifetime, or is that what they made?
I don't. I think that was within the last year. I might be wrong, and that might be Lifetime, but we don't know yet,
Okay.
or I don't know. Had to probably look that up and get back to you later. But some people are just kind of happy or unhappy that it kind of feels like GTA Online's kind of getting the boot, sort of. I mean, even though we just got a biker DLC, and now they're putting in all their stuff towards Red Dead Redemption, I believe.
Well, I mean, the game's been out for like 4 years now, so I mean, it's like, come on, it's time
I
to
mean,
move
it's been
on.
out for four. It's not time to move on. My friend's like level 400 on there. Come on, you can't just expect him to throw all that away
It's time to
after
move on, Kip. It's time to move
after all
on.
that time. No, you can't make me. Anyway, so
All right, so I guess we'll go ahead, grab Chris, and move on to the next part.
sounds good.
All right, I'll call Chris. Is the train going on right now, or what?